S.H.Figuarts, this is Chaotic Ignition News, and this week we're doing another comic book toy review, so let's get started. Alright, like I said, this is a comic book toy review, and this is actually S.H.Figuarts. This is Iron Man Mark 46, and this is Captain America Civil War. And this is the line from the movie that, pretty much Captain America Civil War. I think like the other two figures that came out from this was Ant-Man and Captain America, of course. But the box itself is really cool. I like how it has both of them fighting, and you see have imposing different styles, and it's really cool. So let's open this baby up and see all the accessories it comes with. So pretty much it has a lot of accessories. You can see it has like at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, actually 4, 5, about 5 blasts for you can have him like shooting, or he's like hovering over air, and it looks very cool. I love that. And it has all these extra hands you guys can change, so it could be using his pulse beam hands, or just fisting. And pretty much all the cool accessories, and it's really cool. So let's get a better look at the figure itself now. Alright, so let's test the articulation on this baby. I love that he very awesome, beautiful figure wise. S.H. Figures known for having cool articulation. Now, this cool thing about it is that he has gaps in his arms, you guys can see, and that's just so he can pretty much flex pretty much really good all the way up, all the way down, and pretty high. I love that. I love that he has that. He has that over his parts of his body, extra joints, so you can kind of open them. You just have to be careful because it does warn you that this could break. Has a little picture, but yeah, he has his hands do bend pretty good. I love this. I look for an armor figure. It's pretty articulate. He does have hip joints, top parts you guys can see. He bends. He pretty much twists to the side, and also bottom hips. His hips pretty good. He has a really good articulation. Head wise, it does go up, so I love that. It's very easily you can turn over. You can have him like posing like he's flying up or something like that, as you can see. The same thing with his side of his hip, his leg has that kind of extra joint, so you can see it has a gap, and that's so you can pretty much have him posing, kicking high. It's amazing how this figure has a lot of articulation. Like as you can see, he kicks pretty high, sides or up. He does bend pretty down like that. He bends pretty good, average. He does have ankle privilege for his feet. It's a little hard, and the reason why is because his feet are actually die cast. I love that. I think they do that to add weight, so he can pose more better. But you guys can see, and he also has a little joint for his feet, so it bends up and down like that. I love that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for this part of the line. I love this articulation on this figure is amazing. Really, I love it. So now let's look at the face. Now, I'll be honest, the face, I never liked the Iron Man Mark 46 face. I always liked the Iron Man Mark 45 face. I think because of the kind of forehead thing, because the way it was designed, his forehead sticks out a little bit more, and I don't like that. I don't know why. So I prefer the Iron Man Mark 45 face. I wish they could put that. Yeah, I don't know why. I'm weird. Another thing I don't like is I wish this figure actually had an actual kind of glass lighting up arc reactor. It doesn't. It's just hollow and plain inside there. I don't like that. Oh well. So that's it. That's the end of the video. Pretty much, it's a really cool figure. I only had a little bit complaints like the forehead part and the arc reactor that doesn't have actually like a detailed sculpted arc reactor. I wish it did. So let's talk about price range and what I got mine. Pretty much price range. I got mine for $40, and the reason why I got it for 40 is because I got a use from a guy on eBay. Sadly, he does not go for 40. He goes for new. He goes about to $80 to $100. Use, I think I seen for 60 or 70. Sometimes if you get lucky, you can get them at my price, or if someone you get really lucky, you probably can get it for 35, but I doubt it. But yeah, that's pretty much it about that part. Yeah, I wish they were more cheaper, but SH especially Marvel lines, depending on the figure, they're very expensive, very popular, so they're not gonna be any for a decent price. So, but if you want to save money, sometimes, like I said, I keep looking online. I wanted to buy this, but I didn't want to waste. I didn't want to pay over 100, so I kept looking until finally I found a solo selling it pretty much used for $40, and it's a good condition. The box is a little tiny beat up, just the box, but the figure itself has no scratches. All the parts are here, and I love that. So who knows if you really want to get this figure, but you don't want to pay so much for it. Prefer just get it used. Just make sure that the if you really make sure that the figure is good condition, not missing any parts. Pretty much that. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed. This is Mr. Bushido signing out at Kara. He will be the latest. So, I don't know, it's a comment and kind of look for me. That's a